My name's Barb Tremlett. I'm the beginner's expert, and my job is to help you find things in your life you don't know about that'll create a spark. Today, I'm going to talk about ear coning. Ear coning is one of the things that I have the opportunity to do sometimes for clients, and I absolutely love it, and I love having it done for me. So what happens with ear coning is we know that the Egyptians about 4,000 years ago and the Chinese used this process to keep the pharaohs and their leaders clean. Godliness was cleanliness, so they kept them very clean. And what they did is, I'm not sure how the technique got started or how they figured out what the technique was, but it's an awesome technique. You can use this ear cone, and what we do is the end of it gets lit, and the bottom piece of it goes into the ear canal. We make sure it fits in there nice and softly. As the cone burns down, it creates the smoke that whirls very gently down past the bottom into the ear canal. It begins to warm the insides of the ear. It begins to melt the wax slowly. It begins to expand the yeast that's in there, kind of like popcorn kernels. When they get hot, they get big. So it expands the yeast, and it begins to smother anything in there, parasites or any kind of parasites or dust mites or anything that might be in your ear. All natural stuff. And then as the suction gets created in the flow of the tube, it's slowly, with the warmth of the wax and the expansion of the yeast and everything with that, it begins to get siphoned out of the ear and gets sucked back up the tube. Slowly, gently. There's nothing harsh about this at all. This is much easier and better on your ears than it would be to have the wax scraped out. That can actually cause microabrasions, which causes scarring tissue, which causes the dust mites to want to eat off of that scarring tissue. Gross, but true. And it's better than water, because water pressure going there could actually cause, depending on the angle, could cause damage to the inside of the ear. And that also leaves moisture in the ear, which could create a support of a fungus or something like that from leaving moisture in the ear. So what this technique actually does is dries out the ear, but within 24 to 48 hours begins to replace all of the stuff that was in the ear naturally. We do encourage people to be careful, because your ear is going to be more sensitive for the first 24 to 48 hours. Use a cotton ball or something like that. Stay out of the wind, stay out of the cold. But in general, this will siphon out wax, yeast, any kind of things are in there. I mean, I've had things like hair from hair products, all kinds of different things come out of the ears with this. It's a safe alternative to having your ears flushed out. This is something that can be performed in different places. With everything else, I encourage you to have extreme caution if you ever decided to do this at home. My preference is that you went to a professional that knows what they're doing and they're certified in it and qualified in it. But if you did decide to do this at home, most of the time these ear candles can be bought at health food stores, the high-level health food stores. They're fairly expensive to get a quality ear candle. But it's important that you understand what you're doing, that you play it safe. We cover up the face and the ears and everything with towels to protect from heat. And the tube needs to be standing up straight when you're doing the work. If you have any questions about it, you can always reach the beginner's expert and we can help you, but they're qualified people probably in your area. Again, this is called ear candling, ear coning. It might be called ear tubing, depending on where your area is. But it's a great and effective, safe way to clean your ears out, remove the residuals that no longer belong there. And just remember, as I say to most of my clients, I can help you with your hearing, but I can't help your listening skills. That's truly up to you. So if you have any questions about the ear coning, there are websites that you can go on to get more information. This is a great, safe, effective way to clean the wax out of your ears and get yourself to a higher, more fine-tuned working machine. My name is Barb Tremlett. I'm the beginner's expert. Today we covered ear coning. Who knows what we'll cover tomorrow. Thank you for joining me and have a great day. Namaste.